Game development methodologies explore the intricacies of game development process. Game development methodologies are systematic approach used in the creation of video games. Methodologies in game development provide structure, efficiency, quality, and risk management while fostering communication and adaptability. Game development is a complex and multifaceted process that involves various stages and intricacies. Here we'll delve into the intricacies of game development processes. Number 1, conceptualization and pre-production. Conceptualization, this phase involves brainstorming and coming up with the game concept. Game design game designers create a detailed design document that outlines gameplay, mechanics, characters, levels, and overall game flow. Prototyping. Developers create a basic prototype to test core gameplay ideas and mechanics. Number 2, production. Programming, Programmers write the code that brings the game to life. Art and animation. Artists and animators works on creating visual assets such as characters, environments, textures, and animation. Sound and music. Sound music Sound designers and composers create audio elements including background music, sound effects, and voiceovers. Quality assurance or QA. QA testers play test the game, identify bugs, and provide feedback for improvements. Pause mo. Number 3, post-production, polishing. Developers refine the game, addressing bugs, improving performance, and enhancing the overall user's experience. Localization, if the game is to be released internationally, it may need to be translated and adapted for different regions. Testing and debugging. True testing is performing to ensure the game is stable and bug-free. Number 4, distribution. Publishing. Developers may partner with publishers or self-publish the game on various platforms. Platform certification. The game must meet platform-specific requirements and undergo certification process. Marketing and promotion. Developers create marketing materials, trailers, and promotional campaigns to build anticipation for the game release. Number 5, launch. Release the game in launch on various platforms, often with the marketing push to attract players. Community engagement. Developers actively engage with the game community, gather feedback, and address issues. Number 6, post-launch updates and patches. Developers release updates to fix bugs and add new content and improve the game based on player feedback. Community management. Maintaining a strong relationship with the player community is crucial for long-term success.
The evolution of game development. Delve into the historical journey of the game development. First is the early beginning 1950s to 1960s. The earliest from the computer-based gaming emerged in the 1950s with the games like Tennis 4, 2, and Space War, or mainframe computers. These games were created by computer scientists and enthusiasts were limited to academic and research environments. Number two is arcade era in 1970s to 1980s. The 1970s witnessed the birth of the arcade industry with games like Pong and Space Invaders, captivating players. Then game development was mostly one person or small team endeavor, focusing on simple but addictive gameplay. Number 3 is home console revolution in 1980s. The release of home gaming consoles like Atari 2600 and Nin- Nintendo Entertainment System or NES brought video games into people's homes. This era shows iconic games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legends of Zelda that sets of standard for game design. Number 4 is rise of PC gaming in 1990s to 1990s. Personal computers becomes a valuable gaming platforms with titles like Dome and Warcraft leading the way. Early PC games were often developed by small teams and shared through shareware distribution. Number 5 is graphic and multimedia on 1990s to 2000s. The advent of 3D graphics technology in the mid 1990s opened new possibilities for immersive game world. Games like Quake and Final Fantasy or 12 showcase the potential of 3D gaming. Multimedia elements including voice, acting, and cinematic storytelling become more prevalent. Emerge in on indie games on 2000s or in presence. This rise of digital distribution platform like Stream and App Stores allowed independent developers to publish their games to a global audience. Indie games like Braid and Minecraft demonstrate the innovation cloud or could come from the smaller creative teams. Number 7 is the console war and AAA titles on 2000 or in present time. The 21st century has seen fierce competition between gaming console manufacturers such as Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. AAA titles like Grand Theft Audio, Grand Theft Audio 5, and The Witcher 3. The showcase the industry's capacity for cinematic storytelling and immersive worlds. Number 8 is the mobile gaming revolution on 2000s and present time. The proliferation of smartphones lead to the massive surge into mobile gaming. Game like Angry Birds and Pokemon Go become cultural phenomenon and showcase the accessibility of profitability of mobile games. Number 9 is the virtual reality or VR and augmented reality or AR in 2010 and present time. VR and AR technologies have introduced new dimensional to gaming, offering immersive and interactive experience. Games like Beat Saber and Pokemon Go in AR have pushed the boundaries of traditional games. Number 10 is the cloud gaming and streaming, 2020s and present time. Cloud gaming serves like Google Stadia and Microsoft Xbox Cloud Gaming have aimed to make high quality gaming more accessible through streaming. This era is marked by ongoing advancement of cloud-based technologies and subscription-based gaming services. The journey of game development showcased the industry continuously evolution. From simple text games to complex immersive experience that have become a significant part of a global entertainment culture as technology continues to advance. A future game development holds even more exciting possibles such as improved AI, realistic graphics, and innovative gameplay mechanics.
The game development team and their roles. Investigate the various roles and responsibilities within a game development team. A game development team is a diverse group of professionals who work collaboratively to bring a video game from concept to completion. Number 1, game designer. Responsibilities: game designer are responsible for conceptualizing and designing the game's overall gameplay mechanics, layout, level layouts, rules, and user experience. Programmer developers. Programmer or developer. Programmers write the code that makes the game function. They implement gameplay mechanics, physics, and ensure the game runs smoothly. Artists create the visual elements of the game, including the character, environments, textures, animation, and user interface or UI design. Animator. Animator specialize in bringing characters and objects to life through motion. Sound designer and composer. Sound designer and composer work on the game audio's element including music, sound effect, and voiceover. Writer or designer. Writer and narrative designers craft the game storyline, dialogues, and narrative structure. Quality assurance tester. QA tester play test the game to identify bugs, glitches, and usability issues. Producer and project manager. Producer or project manager oversees the development process, ensuring the project stays on schedule and within budget. Number 9, marketing and community manager. Marketing and community managers are responsible for promoting the game and engaging with the player community. Monetization specialists. In some cases, especially for the free-to-play or monetized game, a monet, specialist may focus on optimizing the game revenue streams. Localization specialists. For global release, localization specialists translate and adapt the game for different regions and language. Legal and compliance specialists. Ensuring the game complies with legal regulation including copyright and intellectual property laws. Effective collaboration among these diverse roles is essential for a successful game development. Teams can vary in size and structures depending on the scope and complexity of the game, but each member plays a crucial role in bringing the game to life and ensuring it meets the expectations of players and the industry.
Complementation and classification of game engines. We can enumerate a comprehensive list of game engines while categorizing them by their types. Certainly, game engines are essential tools for games developers, and they come in a various types, each tailored to specific needs. First, we have a 2D game engine. Unity 2D. Unity offers 2D development features alongside its 3D capabilities. Game Maker's Studio, known for its simplicity, it's great for creating 2D games without intensive coding. Number 2 is 3D gaming engines. Unity widely used for 3D game development across multi-type platforms, known for its versatility. Then Unreal Engine, renowned for its high quality graphics and is often used AAA game development. Number 3, mobile game engines. Unity offered excellent support for iOS and Android development. Unreal Engine, known for its mobile capabilities, although its move resources in- intensive. Number 4 is web-based game engines. Tracers, a popular open-source HTML5 framework for creating 2D games playable in web browser. Play Canvas, a web-based game engine that great for creating WebGL games and experience. Number 5 is VR and AR game engines. Unity widely used, the virtual reality or VR and augmented reality or AR. Development especially with the Unity XR framework. Unreal Engine offers strong VR and AR support with features like Unreal Engine 4A's AR, K-IT, and AR Core support. Number 6 is open source game engine. Godot Engine is a fully open source game engine known for its flexibility and active community. Blender Game Engine, part of the Blender 3D modeling software, it's Python scripted engine for 3D game development. 7 is a commercial game engine. Unity Pro, the professional version of Unity offering the advanced features and support. Unreal Engine or UE4, the commercial version of Unreal Engine with additional support and features. Buildbox, a non-code, low-code game engine for creating simple 2D without coding. These are just a few examples of game engines categorized by their types. Each engine has its own strength and capabilities, making it suitable for different type of games and projects. Developers often choose engines based on factors like project requirements, platform capability, ease for use, and available resources. Emerging trends in game development. Investigate the latest innovation and trends shaping the future of game development. Emerging trends in game development are continually shaping the industry, driven by advancement in technology and changes in player preference. Here's an investigation into some of the latest innovation and trends that are influence the future of game development. Number 1 is the virtual reality or VR and augmented reality or AR. VR and AR technologies have the potential to revolutionize gaming by offering immersive experience. Games like Half-Life, ALYX showcase the power of VR, while AR games like Pokemon Go bridge the gap between digital and physical world. Number 2 is cloud gaming. Cloud gaming services like Google Stadia and Xbox Cloud gaming are changing how games are played, and distributed gamers can stream high quality games without the need of powerful hardware. Number 3 is the artificial intelligence or AI. AI being used to create more realistic and dynamic game world. 4 is the blockchain and FTSS. Blockchain technology and non-fungible token (NFTs) are being explored for in-game assets and economies. Number 5 is the machine learning and procedural generation. Machine learning algorithms are used to generate content in games such as creating realistic landscape, dialogue, or enemy behavior. Number 6 is live services and continuous content updates. Games are a service or GaaS model have become prominent with delivering continuous updates, events, and news content to keep players engaged long after game's initial release. 7 is cross-platform play. Cross-platform play is being more common allowed gamers on different devices and platforms to play together seamlessly. Then 8, accessibility and inclusivity. Developers are placing a greater emphasis in making games more accessible and wider audience, including those with disabilities. Environmental and social impact. Games are increasing addressing environmental and social issues. Some titles focusing on climate change, mental health awareness using games as a medium for education and change. 10 is metaverse and persistent words. The concept of metaverse, a collective virtual shared space, is gaining tractions. Persistence, online words like Fort- Fortnite, and involving the platform for social interaction, entertainment, and commerce. Number 11 is indie games resurgence. Indie developers continue the thrive creating unique and innovative games that change the traditional genre and storytelling. Number 12 is data analytics and player behavior. Developer are revealing data analytic to gain insight into player behavior. These emerged trends indicate a dynamic and evolving game development landscape. Developers need to stay adaptable, embrace new technologies, and consider evolving players' expectation to create successful and engaging gaming experience in future.